Starrett, and I'm coming to you today from Lower Manhattan. I'm in Seward Park near Chinatown, and I'm actually being joined by Amer Jandali, who is joining us from Brooklyn today. Hi, Amer.
What up? Hello, everybody. Hello, Soledad.
Hey, I gotta just tell people a little bit about Amer. He is like the greenest person I have ever met. And I always share this little anecdote about how we met. I was doing catering many, many years ago, and I kind of lost track. It may have been like 5 or 6 years ago. And I was at the Starrett-Lehigh building, which was then home to the Center for Social Innovation. And so I'm doing catering and I got my line going on, and Amer comes through the line and I go to serve him and he says, no, I brought my own bowl. And I'm like, what? And he pulls out this massive bowl that he had with him. So I serve him in his bowl, and then I go to give him some utensils, and he says, no, I brought my own utensils too. And I was just so impressed. So tell us a little bit about who you are, Amer, and about Future Meets Present, your design background.
Yeah, thank you. That was a beautiful, beautiful introduction. You pulled me right back to that
I will
moment
never forget that. Just you pulling a giant bowl out of nowhere. I'm like, where did that come from?
It's so funny.
And you started Future Meets Present.
Yes. Started a company called Future Meets Present, primarily because that trend line that we're talking about, if we think about what does the world need to look like in the year 2050, not what it might, what it should, what it could, but what does it need to? And
Right.
we know that that need is one where renewable energy is normal,
Right.
where zero waste or increased recyclability is normal. Electrified transportation is normal. So Future Meets Present is an idea that looking at something like rooftop solar is what it looks like when the future meets present. And
Right.
It's more of an idea of a mindset before anything else. It's also the name of my design studio.
Because the event that you produce every year, now going on 6 years, it's called Marketplace of the Future. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's you're right. It is kind of a big blur because it's in the evening. It's an event with live music and
it's a fun
beautiful,
event.
fun event. It's different from a conference style event about climate change. This one's all about optimism and about solutions. It's largely inspired by the 1939 New York World's Fair, because that was the first World's Fair to be, I'm just generally a fan of World's Fairs overall, but that one in particular was the first World's Fair to be future oriented. And that was the first time that society had seen things that are normal today, like television.
Right.
Imagine going to a place and seeing something like this new invention. What is this television thing?
Right.
And now we have TVs in our pockets.
Right.
So it's that same mentality. So the marketplace of the future, sure, you can go and you can buy things like bracelet totes, but it's not so much a place to go shopping. It's a World's Fair showing you what will be normal in the marketplace of the future.
Right.
That's a little bit of a distinction. It's a different experience. So it's very fun. It's very uplifting. I'm talking to brands that are doing truly amazing things. We're talking to a brand that's making transparent solar panels that will replace windows on high rises.
Oh, yes.
You've seen this technology before,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I've heard about it. I haven't actually seen it yet, but I will on September 23rd.
There you go. That's exactly it. And that's the goal, is we want people to be able to come and actually see this is real. This is happening.
It kind of helps to dispel the naysayers, because you hear a common argument against like the Green New Deal is, oh, they're going to take away your cars and they're going to take away your airplanes and this and that. And you're like, no, the technology there is there to make all that stuff, just in a better way.
Precisely. Exactly. And that's the objective. That's precisely it.
Yeah, we're not looking to take anything away, just make it better.
Just make it better. And that's what I learned in design school, is that our role as designers is to make the solution irresistible.
Right.
Make it so beautiful, make it cost effective, make it sustainable, and you just want to run towards it as opposed to running away from something else.
Cool. Yeah. So, do you want to tell us the W's, where and when and all of that of Marketplace of the Future?
The www.marketplaceofthefuture.com, and you'll see pictures from our past years. You'll see a story about how we're, use your word, how we're dispelling and demystifying the sources of greenhouse gas emissions. You'll see the companies that have signed up, partners, and you'll find a way to get a ticket.
And it is
$25.
not bad, $25. And
Pretty
just so
accessible.
people know, there's live music, there's a ton of vendors, there's speakers and food and all kinds of stuff.
All that, like a mini World's Fair.
Right. And it is September 23rd.
Yes, during Climate Week.
It's actually the closing event of Climate Week.
Yeah, we're the closing event on Friday. So it's great because if you go to all the different events throughout the week, you can always just point people to ours because ours is the last one.
And it is when?
Friday, September 23rd, starting at 3 p.m. all day till 11 p.m.
Okay, and it is at our old haunt?
At our old house, 601 West 26th Street, 15th floor.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Amer, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much, Charlie, for having us. Thank you, Soledad.